Cutie Pup's panting. We just got back from our walk. It's Thursday, and half a day today, and then half a day tomorrow, and then it is vacation time. I was trying my hardest all week to not let other people's vacation plans affect my emotional state. Basically, what I'm trying to say is that a lot of people have off this week. I feel like it might be a little bandwagony if you reserve all your holidays, your pay time off, and just use it all in December, because I feel like a lot of people do that just because it's around Christmas and it's festive and it's the holidays. And I am not one of those people. I used my vacation a while ago. I think going into November, I had 0. So I've been in this whole week. It's been fine. I have been trying to do work. I'd say it's half and half, but there's definitely not so many things to browse right now. So it's getting a little boring, and I might as well just do some work. But I have also been trying to do some exercises in the middle of the day. Now that I don't jump rope anymore, I am bringing one of my resistance bands, and I'm doing some exercises for my knee. It has been, maybe it's only been a week since I started really focusing on doing exercises for my knee. So I'd say I feel like there should be a minimum of 1 month before I can feel real progress where there isn't discomfort regularly when walking around or even when going to sleep or waking up. I feel like going to sleep and waking up, I feel it the most, which is really weird. I feel it really badly every time I shower, so I really do hope that that stuff goes away soon, because I feel broken. I feel like my body is broken when this is happening. I think this is the first time in life that I've tried Brussels sprouts. I was a little concerned it was a weird vegetable that I was completely unaware of, like kale, which is super bitter. And I didn't know that when I bought my kale chips, which honestly, those are disgusting. I ate half the bag, definitely tried to not just waste it, and I knew it was healthy food, but holy crap, it was so nasty. Every time I would eat one, I would have to like rinse out my mouth to get rid of the bitter taste and all that aftertaste. So I'm happy to discover that Brussels sprouts is nothing like that. So it is 1 more week before I go up to Santa Barbara, and I still need to kind of create a list of what I plan on doing there. So it's 3 nights. I am not the type of person to cram stuff in. So honestly, if I were to go hike, I think that would be the only thing I do that day. Maybe one other thing, depending on how long I hike and how tired I am. But I tend to just think about one thing per day, because I like to just chill. I don't want to be that tourist that's like this 5 things a day, wake up early. I want to just wake up when I wake up, and I want to just explore when I feel like it. Otherwise, it's just kind of like enjoying life in a different location, displacing yourself a little bit. What was this? Hello, I just finished my midday exercise. I actually am not sure if I should be using resistance bands for now, because I don't know if my knee or just all the tendons are strong enough for resistance bands just yet. I think I really need to just kind of start with the basics, do body weight stuff. So I'm pretty tired from that, and I think I'm definitely tired today because I played Artifact kind of late last night till like past 2. I was doing a gauntlet, and I was on one of my losing unhappiness sprees where I wasn't getting my ticket back. You get your ticket back from 3 wins, and I was going like 2-2, maybe even 1-2. So I kept doing more gauntlets. I think I did like 4 yesterday, and they take quite a while, so that was just a bad choice. I'm in the recreation area at my office. It's 4 o'clock right now, and I need to be here for 2 more hours, which kind of sucks. I have been really lacking any desire to do work today, more than usual for sure, and I don't really know what I'm gonna mess around with when I get back. There's nothing to browse. I've browsed everything. It's so boring. I might end up getting food. That might be good because it has been 3 hours since I ate and I'm pretty hungry right now. It feels so nice outside right now. Makes me kind of sad though. Can't even play basketball. Look at these fools. You're supposed to put the basketball away when you finish, but people just leave them around. So inconsiderate. But it's really nice as well because this whole recreation area is usually pretty abandoned. I'm the only one here. I know it's holiday week, kind of, but most days I'm still the only one here. I usually jump rope like right here, or sometimes I do it all the way across over there in between the two umbrellas just so I have a shorter walk since my desk is that way. I gotta go back and pretend to do work. Hi guys, it is Friday and as predicted, I am only here for a very short time. I had the same dilemma where I was like, you know, maybe I should come in at 9 o'clock just so I'm not leaving within like 2 hours or something. But I was like, you know, I'm tired. I slept a little later yesterday and I was only here for an hour. And then the manager came around and was like, happy holidays, get out of here. Oh, there's some dirty stuff. But today is an exciting day because I am going to pick something up and I will show you guys when I get home. But this is very unlike me. Maybe I shouldn't talk too much. I kind of feel like I wanted to reveal it later when I actually have the item. So I'm gonna head over. Alrighty, I am ready to show you guys something that I never thought I would buy. Here it goes. I decided last night, yeah, maybe I'm a little bit spontaneous, to buy a Nintendo Switch. And I'll explain to you why this feels like a very exciting, surprising, unbelievable kind of purchase, because I feel like the past few years my stance on console has always been they're like party games where it feels like you need physical friends there with you to play and enjoy them. And I don't have friends, so I won't have people to really play with in person that much. And I also felt like maybe those types of games that are on console maybe feel more, I don't know, I felt like PC felt like hardcore and console was not so much. So I never figured I would spend the money on console because they are kind of expensive. The main reason I wanted the Switch is because of Super Smash Bros. Nostalgia. I played a lot of Super Smash Bros. On Nintendo 64 and the GameCube, and I loved that game. I really, really enjoyed that game, and it has been so long since I have played anything similar or even that type of game that when I saw Ultimate and I've been hearing all these good things about it and I saw people on Twitter tweeting about it, I was like, you know, I miss that game so much. I miss like that period of time where you just sat there with your console and you would play and have so much fun on your TV. And I mean, I still enjoy gaming on the PC, obviously, but sometimes I kind of want to play while relaxing. And I tried that yesterday. I tried to play Artifact on my TV again, and with the wrong setup, it's just not fun. I felt like my arm was just, you know, not comfortable the way it was angled or the way it was resting, and I didn't have a very good setup. All I had was just like this monitor stand without the legs, so it wouldn't like dig into my legs. I just had that prop on my lap and I was playing like that, and it was just uncomfortable, which kind of sucks because I like the idea of playing a game like Artifact on my couch, but it just didn't feel that smooth compared to just manipulating on the computer. Just way easier to play that way, so I feel like it's less stressful. But anyways, admittedly, I kind of wish that there was a pink version of this. I honestly, I think it's kind of cool. I have like a pink of everything now. People at work just know me as the girl who loves pink because I have a pink keyboard. People leave pink stationery on my desk because they see my pink motorcycle and they see my pink tea mug, or they see pink everything, but unfortunately they did not. So here is Smash. It was like a bundle deal with the Switch. And as part of that, it gave me this, I don't know what the fuck this is. Coin chip thing? I also decided to buy Zelda because I heard so many good things about this game, and I feel like Zelda has been around for so long that people just speak so highly of it. I unfortunately wasn't able to play Zelda growing up. We didn't have a Super Nintendo, so I wasn't able to experience this at all. I think there might have been a Zelda on N64 as well, but we didn't buy that. A lot of the games I think that we got on console in the very beginning were because of my brother. So I was exposed through that, and he was probably the one that decided like what games we would buy. So didn't get to try that, but I feel like this is going to get a lot of gameplay time, and I'm just really excited to try it out because I've never experienced it. And this is the best-selling Zelda of all time. And lastly, this one is expensive but felt kind of mandatory. I got the wireless controller because I do not want to play on a joystick. When they released that for the Wii, I was thinking, no way do I want a game on a janky thing like that. So I wanted to make sure I had a legit controller, and this was like $56. So kind of sucks. Total, all of this is a fair amount, but I tend to feel guilty very often, right? I don't like that I feel that way because it kind of gets in the way of me enjoying things. I really just missed Smash. I really wanted to play it and try it out and see what it's like now. And I'm really curious about what online play is like for this, but there's also a fair amount of single player. I will be playing a good amount of this today for the next week and hopefully for a long time. But actually, before I start gaming, I actually want to, I want to clean my house because I haven't mopped my floors in a while, and you can imagine sometimes I walk around with my shoes on very briefly, but I still do it a fair amount to the point that is probably pretty dirty by now. And if you've taken Riley and the cats, it's probably dirty. And when I look around and I see all this litter and hair, it just doesn't feel good. I want to clean up my kitchen counters again because there's stuff that piles up. I often just throw clothes on my kitchen counter. So there's a pile of clothes right over there that I need to get rid of. And yeah, I think I would feel much better starting to play when my house is nice and clean. I have all this hair on my couch. I have a ton of dishes to wash. But once all of that is done, honestly, I don't think this should take longer than an hour. Once that is done, I'll probably set up my Switch because I'm so curious to see what consoles are like nowadays. I haven't had a console to play since GameCube. My brother did buy an Xbox 360, but he brought it with him to college, so I never played anything like that. Okay, time to clean. Okay, I am generally done. Feels much better. The clothes were just in that corner. Big pile. And then I'm gonna move all of this to the living room soon. Look at what just happened with Riley out of the crate. I clean up, there's hair everywhere already. But here is what I would like to vacuum up a little bit before I start because this is just so much hair. But I normally put clothes even on the TV stand or on my desk, but this feels so much better. And I am ready to get started. Alrighty. These little joysticks are definitely rather cute. Hi, pups. Was that you? Trying to pretend like it's not you? You're so silly. Let's see if this is working. Why does it always do that? Oh, wow. Oh, fucking Pupper's toy. So what I actually find a little weird is this thing, it doesn't feel like it stands in there firmly. It's kind of like loose, but I don't really think there's any other way to do it. Oh, I need to put my controllers on first. All right. Everything is generally set up. I have my wireless controller paired now, and I actually don't know how well or how much it is charged when it comes straight out of the box, so I'll leave it plugged in a little bit more for now, and then, sorry Milo, I might have to kick you out of there because I want to put my box somewhere where it's not too messy. Okay, I'm really excited to try this out. I will follow up. So I just got done playing Smash for like an hour or two, so I tried out a bunch of different things. I tried out classic mode. I did a little bit of online play with a free trial. I'm not really sure if I'm going to pay for that, but it might make sense to do so eventually. Once I play out all of the single player stuff, there would kind of be no point to the game if I don't do online. But I did a couple online, and obviously I got my ass kicked. I don't play this much, and getting used to the buttons were a little bit different. So there would be times where I am trying to jump, but I'm pressing B by accident or something. So still kind of getting used to it and trying to understand their spirit, world of light mode, whatever the fuck it's called. So I kind of need a break right now though. So I wanted to take Riley out for a walk, but something that I just received that I think would be funny to share is I decided to buy her some booties. And honestly, the main reason I was thinking about that is because when I walk her, I tend to stare at the ground all the time because there's always small broken glass shards. They're really small and sometimes they don't look like they can do much harm, but I don't like the idea of always feeling like I have to stare at the ground, because honestly there would be times where I'm not as focused and then I glance down really quickly and then I notice it kind of last second and then I try to dodge her out of the way, and I just don't like having to do that. So even though I understand that it really sucks for the dogs to not feel the ground under their paws, I'm not entirely sure yet if I plan on having her always wear these, but I am going to put them on her feet and we're gonna see. Well, first off, I really hope these fit her. I didn't really measure her paw when I was buying these. Fuck, I don't know, they might be too small. We'll see. Let me go get her. Sniff it a little bit. So from what I can tell, it might fit her just fine. Get used to it a little bit. Let me get the other ones. This is so cute. All right, come on, pups. Come on, pups. Damn, she doesn't know how to move. Pups, let's go. Come on. Good. Uh-oh, one already came off. She's getting used to it. Oh, wait. Sit. Good. Almost. There you go. Down. Good. You're trying. You know what's funny? She's like half on the bottom and half on top. You weirdo. You're so funny. It's crazy how just putting on booties makes her suck so hard at sit and down. Break. Good. All right, we try it again with no elevation change. Down. Good. Good girl. Good job. Break. Good. Yeah. All right, we go for a walk. Hello. Oh, the past few hours has been, I don't know, kind of interesting. Sometimes when I play Smash, it still feels weird. I haven't played a console game in so long. Anyways, after our walk, I kind of just, I don't know, I decided to take a nap because I was pretty tired and vacation has now begun. But one thing that I'm actually kind of disappointed about is that I forgot my Bluetooth earpiece, I guess you can call it. And that really sucks because whenever I walk Riley, I really, really enjoy listening to music when I walk her. But what I've realized is even a wired headphone or anything, I don't have anything like that. So I might be a little screwed. I'm assuming that the SteelSeries headset that I bought for streaming doesn't actually work with phones. So if that's the case, that sucks so bad. I am not really the type of person that plays my music out loud. I feel self-conscious about that usually. So yeah, today when I was walking Riley at around like freaking hair always, at around like 3 o'clock, I realized that I left it at work because I have a charging port for USB here at home, and then since I bought two, okay, so the first one I lost, so I had to buy another one. So I have two charging ports and one is at work. So what I tend to do is I just take it off and I charge it at work, and then I would leave and forget that it's there because it's so easy to forget. It's not like on my desk. Usually I like glance around my desk to make sure I'm not forgetting anything, but oh man, I need my music. I might just have, oh frick, I don't know, maybe I'll search my storage and see if there's like random earphones just lying out there. I was actually trying to play a little bit of Smash in the handheld mode of the Switch, and it was definitely kind of weird. And something that I totally forgot about is that your thumb gets so sore from the joystick. So earlier I was playing for maybe, I don't know, an hour and a half, 2 hours, and my thumb was getting so sore, so I needed to take a break. So I've just been playing some Artifact. But aside from that, I don't really know what else to, I mean, I feel like I have plenty to do now, but movie-wise, I've kind of been, I have my highs and lows for movies, and right now kind of feels like the time where I'm not as interested or there aren't any movies I'm super excited about, and it kind of sucks sometimes because I have a huge list of movies that I could watch. But yesterday I was watching a movie and the subject matter wasn't exactly pleasant. It's a movie called The War Zone, directed by Tim Roth. And the movie is kind of about a teenage boy that discovers that his sister, who is 18, is sleeping with their dad. Usually a subject matter like that, it's, you know, it's not fun to watch. You're just sitting there kind of like cringing. I haven't finished the movie yet. Movies like that aren't bad. It's just, how do I feel while I watch this kind of feeling. But Halloween actually came out. Horror movies are a weird thing for me because I don't like them, but at the same time, I'm always very curious, like, oh, what's gonna happen? Or, oh, what's the story about? And it has Jamie Lee Curtis. It's not rated poorly, but ratings don't mean anything, so I might consider watching that sometime this week. But also tomorrow, I have my horse show thing. So I should try not to sleep too late today because it starts at 9 a.m. and ideally I would like to get there for the start and be there for the entire duration. I could always go in the middle, but I would just like to be there for the whole thing. I think it'll be fun. Even though I'm not riding, I just think it would be really good for me to go. So that's pretty much all I have planned this weekend. I think I definitely want to go for a joyride because next Thursday, which is when I go to Santa Barbara, is it Thursday? I think so. But from then on, those next 4 days, I won't be able to ride. So I think it would definitely be good for me to do so. I get a little nervous that I'm going to come across that exact same guy. And if I do, oh, that would be sucky. But anyways, I am gonna get back to my Artifact game and still need to do some exercises today. But I am feeling good. I'm feeling good. I hope that people are really excited about the upcoming holidays though. I don't obviously have holiday plans, unfortunately. I do miss my parents. I would like to see my brother again, but unfortunately that will have to wait. Damn, I can't believe this year is already over.